This is Becky Gartner, Extension Agent for Family and Consumer Sciences for Culpeper County, and along with my partner Brenda Wakovich, Program Assistant for the Family Nutrition Program for Culpeper County, we're here to talk about healthy eating for adults. Healthy eating is for everyone. It's about making good food choices because when we do that, we feel better, we have more energy, and a lot of people think it's kind of expensive, but it's not. We'll share some tips today about how to make it economical to eat healthy. So let's watch this video about My Plate, My Wins, and get some really good information about nutrition.
Eating healthy is important. The foods and drinks you choose for meals and snacks can help you be healthier now and in the future. And it's more than eating one healthy meal or one healthy snack. Your food choices add up and they all matter. So where to start? First, choose foods from all 5 food groups throughout the day and throughout the week. Fruits, vegetables, grains, protein foods, and dairy. Your fruits and vegetables can be fresh, frozen, dried, or canned. Try roasting or steaming them as a healthful option. Try starting your day with whole grains, like oatmeal or whole grain cereal. For extra flavor and crunch, add your favorite fruit or a handful of nuts. Stuck in the same old routine? Mix up your protein foods. Try seafood twice a week. And enjoy milk and yogurt in recipes or on their own. Read labels and ingredient lists to compare foods and choose healthier options. Across all of your choices, drink and eat less sodium, saturated fat, and added sugars. And hey, we know it's not always on a plate. It's about making shifts no matter where you are. Start with small changes to make healthier choices you can enjoy. Small changes add up to big wins. For more information, visit choosemyplate.gov.
So the video talked about choosing My Plate, which is a way to look at how we eat our food at each meal. Our plate should have a variety of foods. Remember, don't cut out any one food group. You need a balance of foods and moderation in how much we eat. So let's review a little bit more about the video. If we look at fruits and vegetables, half our plate should be fruits and vegetables. And you can eat them in different forms. You can try it fresh, canned, or frozen. Sometimes you need to think about which is easier for you to eat and not waste as much. For example, I like frozen broccoli sometimes better than fresh broccoli because I can take out of the bag what I need for each meal, whereas sometimes fresh may spoil quicker than I get to use it, and that's a waste of money. Also, you might buy canned vegetables, which is fine. If you do, try to buy the no salt type so you cut down the amount of sodium you're eating. And when you do canned fruits, try to get them in fruit juice, that they're canned in fruit juice or in water to cut down the amount of added sugar. But always try them different ways, like raw, steamed, sauteed, or baked. The grains group, very important group because they provide energy and nutrients for us. Examples of foods in this group are pasta, bread, popcorn, crackers, cereal, and tortillas. Make half of your servings from the grains group whole grain. And what we mean by that is to look on the ingredient label, and the first ingredient should say whole wheat flour, whole oats, whole rye, those type of things of grains, and that means it's 100% whole grain or has whole grain as a main ingredient. Just don't go by the color. Protein foods, again, another important food group. You can have different types of protein, and we all need 6 to 8 ounces per day. Your sources can be animal, beef, pork, chicken, lamb, seafood, or eggs, and eggs are an excellent source of protein and very economical to buy. Or vegetable proteins like soy, which would include tofu, nuts, beans, and peanut butter. You can mix up your proteins by mixing your vegetables together with your meat and make a stir fry. That's an easy way to get a lot of foods in one dish. Dairy. We have milk and yogurt, cottage cheese, cheese, and ice cream in this food group. And from kids all the way to adults, we need 3 servings per day. It helps with calcium and building our bones and helping us have strong teeth as well. You can choose low fat or non fat options, which is good because you have the same amount of nutrition in these options but less fat and calories. So it's a good thing to do. So now we've learned about what foods we should eat. Let's work on some menu planning. Okay? So think about when you planning menus, think about the number of meals you need for the week. Are you going to need meals for lunches to take to school or to work? Do you have special celebrations coming up? Those type of things. So make sure you consider all the meals you need for the week. And then go check your pantry and fridge for ingredients. You may have some stuff already on hand, like pasta or canned vegetables or fruits, so see what you already have on stock. Then look for sales. You can look in the paper for the sale ads, or there are sometimes stores have apps that have their sales, or you can get emails about what the sales are for the week. And then also consider what's in season. What fruits and vegetables are most abundant in season? For example, strawberries are in season in May, and so they're much more cheaper than buying strawberries in January. So it would be a better choice to buy them now when they're fresh and in season. And then pick your recipes. Think about if you need different ingredients for some of your recipes or if you're using some of your family's favorite recipes. So check and make sure that you have all the ingredients you need on your list or in hand. And which meals for which day. Sometimes if you buy seafood, fresh seafood, that would need to be used earlier in the week instead of later because it will spoil faster. So consider that. And then don't forget about snacks and side dishes. Do you need snacks for your desk drawer at work or the kids for school? And if you're making a meal, so you're going to have chicken, but what else are you going to have with that chicken? Are you going to have a salad or a pasta dish? So don't forget to plan for the whole complete meal. So now you're ready to go shopping. You know what, you've done some menu planning, but you got to make a list first. You can use a paper list or use your phone. A lot of people do that. Or use a shopping app. There's all kinds of apps out there now. So always make a list. This is a list that comes from the Eat Smart Move More website, and you could look for recipes there and download this list as well. So shopping, here we go. We're ready to go to the store. The biggest thing to remember is don't go hungry. Always eat a snack or have had a meal before you go shopping, because when you go to the store hungry, you're going to buy stuff that you didn't intend on buying, which might mess up your food budget. So you've done your menu planning and you have your list. So now you're at the store and you're going to look at unit prices. That's the stickers on the shelves that compare different sizes, varieties, and serving sizes to the cost. And that's where the unit pricing comes in. You can calculate the unit price by dividing the price by the amount, which is either volume, weight, or servings, and you can then compare different sizes very easily. Most stores already have this calculated and on the shelf at the price tag, so you can look at it and compare really easily. It's a good thing to do. Also, again, consider buying seasonal for fruits and veggies. It's much cheaper to buy things when they're in season instead of out of season. Look at buying bulk items. If you have a large family, you may be able to buy things in a larger container or in bulk. But if you live by yourself, buying a big bag of cereal may not be a good idea if you're not going to use it before it goes stale. And also, how much storage space do you have for large bulk food items? Think about buying generic instead of store brand. Generics are just as tasty and just as nutritious as store brands, but much more cheaper. And be flexible, because sometimes when you get to the store there may be a sale you didn't know about. Tortillas might be on sale and you need to buy bread, but it's cheaper to buy tortillas, and you could use that to make sandwiches and wraps and breakfast burritos just as easy as using bread. So make sure to be flexible. Let's watch this video about sheet pan dinners, which kind of combines a lot of this stuff we've talked about already. And sheet pan dinners are a great way to make a meal.
Hi, I'm Julia, a dietetics student at Virginia Tech. Do you ever feel like you just want to come home and spend time with your family, but you barely have time to cook them dinner? Well, today I'm going to be telling you about sheet pan meals. These meals can be prepared in just about 10 minutes. There's only one pan to clean, and you'll be able to spend time with your family while it cooks. These nutritious meals can be prepared and cleaned up in no time. You can also choose to add an extra to feed your family throughout the week, or you can just make enough for that night. Let's begin.
First, pick a protein. We will be using skinless chicken breasts and thighs, but you could use sausage or any other protein in your fridge. Just make sure to cook it to the appropriate internal temperature. Second, pick your vegetables. We're using carrots, potatoes, sweet potatoes, green bell pepper, and broccoli. But you don't have to stop there. Pick as many as you'd like. Finally, pick your seasonings. First, we'll start by drizzling 2 tablespoons of olive oil onto the dish. For seasonings, we'll be using salt, pepper, garlic powder, and Italian herbs, but you can use anything that you already have in your pantry. Your meal is now ready to cook. Just place it in the oven, which has been preheated to 375 degrees. We will be cooking ours today for 45 to 55 minutes. You could use this time to be with your family and enjoy the wonderful smell of this flavorful dish cooking.
It's ready to serve. Encourage your family to take a little bit of everything and build a colorful plate. Now that you've made your own sheet pan meal, build a new family favorite and share your ideas today.
Find more recipe ideas on our website.
So, what a good video that told about sheet pan dinners, which are really easy to make. So I hope you make one soon. For more information about nutrition and food safety, please contact me, Becky Gartner, or Brenda Wakovich at the Culpeper Extension Office. And you can also visit the Eat Smart Move More Virginia.org website for more information, for lots of good recipes and good shopping tips. Thanks for joining us today, and have a great day.